New surveys are showing that rent is rising in the Shoals area, more specifically in Florence and Muscle Shoals. Those surveys show that rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Florence is up between 30 and 40% over last year. WAFO 48's Aria Pons live now in Florence. Aria, experts are saying this is nothing to worry about.
Yes, that's right, Liz. I spoke with an expert who says that the average cost of living here in the Shoals is still well below the national average cost of living. But I also spoke with a renter who says that this is a worrying statistic.
Hello?
Augie Irby has been renting the same apartment for 3 years now. His rent was steady up until very recently when it jumped up by over $100 a month.
It was pretty substantial from what we've been paying in the past.
One survey from Dwellsy reports the average rent for a one-bedroom is up 40% from last year in Florence and Muscle Shoals. Irby says this could make it hard for people to pay their rent on top of other necessities.
It's hard on everyone, and everything's going up in prices now, so that just makes it even harder. I am one of the lucky ones. I do have a salary. In the first 2 years I've lived here, I had to work 2 to 3 part-time jobs just to, pay for everything.
Sam Mashburn with the Shoals Chamber of Commerce says the average increase is nothing to worry about just yet. He says it's going up because more high-end apartments are being built and because more people are moving to the area. He says it's a small price to pay for expanding the cities in the Shoals area.
No one likes to see their rent go up. No one wants that. But what everyone does like to see is people moving to our community, getting new attractions, new shops, restaurants, everything like that.
Mashburn also says the Shoals is still below the national average for the cost of living.
Being 15% below the national average of cost of living is a huge asset for the community. It's something that helps us recruit people in and makes it a place people want to move to.
The average rent in Florence is the lowest in the state according to the Waller, Weeks, and Johnson Rental Index. Mashburn contributes the rise in rent to the growth of the Shoals as a whole. He says the University of North Alabama is the fastest growing university here in Alabama, and that Muscle Shoals is one of the fastest growing cities here in Alabama. Reporting live in Florence, Aria Pons, 48 on your side.